What's going on, you guys? My name is Austin and welcome back to another video to the second channel, ASMV2. Now today's video is going to be a little bit different from what I normally do. What I normally do is stuff that I don't want to do on my main channel. That's what's going to be posted on here. But in today's video, I'm going to be going over my predictions for this coming up Sunday's Payback WWE 2020 at the WWE Thunderdome. Now anyways, guys, I've never did a video like this before, so it's going to be a little bit weird, but please don't roast me in the comments on some things, because it's WWE related and all that stuff, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I was going to make a video on going over my thoughts of SummerSlam. I'm considering, since today is Thursday, the day before the SmackDown for Payback, I figured there really isn't even a reason to be going over my thoughts, because SummerSlam's already done with. It was last Sunday. But yeah, today I'm going to be going over the match card and some predictions for WWE Payback. But anyways, I'll top straight into it. I'm looking off of the CBS's WWE website thing that they have on there. I'm just looking at the match card, which I already know what the match card is because I already know all that. I'm just giving you all my predictions because it's already got them all. But anyways, the first match. I am not going in a specific order. I'm just going by what's on here and stuff. Which I already knew this match was going to be made. Because at the end of SummerSlam, Roman Reigns speared the Fiend Bray Wyatt and it's holding up championship. I already called that. I called it as soon as I seen that. It's like, they're going to make this a triple threat match at Payback for sure. And of course they did. Because this Sunday, there's going to be Bray Wyatt, The Fiend versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns' first match back. It's going to be in a no-holds-bars match this Sunday, which is going to be really cool, which I think is going to... I mean, as soon as I seen it, I called it. I was like, they're going to do this. I've been waiting for Roman Reigns to come back for ages. Since all this virus stuff has been going on, he has not been in the WWE, if y'all have seen. And he's finally back, and I'm so happy to see Roman Reigns finally back. Leave a like down below if y'all are all happy too that Roman Reigns is finally back in the WWE at the perfect time. But anyways, who do I think is going to win this match? Me personally, since I think Roman Reigns got cheated out of the Universal Championship. I mean, he didn't get cheated out. He had health issues, as y'all know. He had cancer, so he couldn't participate in the WWE. He couldn't defend his championship. At the time, we needed the Universal Championship, so he had to relinquish it, which really sucks. And that's why I think that they're going to make Roman Reigns in the Universal Championship, because he didn't really get the right to defend it. He didn't get the right to really play a crucial role in the Universal Championship. So that's why I think they're going to make him win it. And that's not only the case. Roman Reigns, in my opinion, is already a step ahead of these two, because these two just had a match last Sunday. So they're already going to be wore out from that. And Roman Reigns overall has the advantage in this. And we all know that Braun and Bray is going to be going at each other again from the previous Sunday where Braun got beat by Bray. So I think they're going to be mostly fighting, and Roman Reigns is going to come in with the win. But the next match is the Women's Tag Team Championship, which would be Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Now, in my opinion, Nia Jax just did get back, and her and Shayna's had her disagreements. But last Monday on Raw after SummerSlam, y'all seen Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler were kind of on the same page at the end, or after Sasha Banks got another rematch for the Raw Women's Championship, which Asuka won at SummerSlam, and a lumberjack match. And yeah, as y'all see, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler started to go at them, and then they vacated the area before they could do that. But in my opinion, I think Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler will win the Women's Tag Team Championship. This is the main reason why. Because Sasha Banks won her title at SummerSlam, and she's already kind of mad at Bayley for letting her do that. And Bayley has the SmackDown Women's Championship, which means that Sasha Banks only has one belt, while Bayley still has two belts. So I think at Payback, they're going to get into an argument, and they're going to cost themselves the Women's Tag Team Championships against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. I mean, come on, look at the size of them two. Them two are going to clobber Bayley and Sasha Banks. That's just in my opinion, though. But yeah, I overall think Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler will win the Women's Tag Team Championship. Now let's move on to the third match. The third match is the United States Championship match, which is up against Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley. My bad, I almost said MVP, but that was at SummerSlam. It's Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley is a part of the Hurt Business, which he's a part of MVP's group. And as you all know, MVP got beat against Apollo Crews last Sunday at SummerSlam. My bad, sorry, where was I? But yeah, last Sunday, MVP got beat by Apollo Crews, so Apollo Crews retained his United States Championship. This is what I think is going to happen. I think Apollo Crews is somehow going to pull out another victory against the Hurt Business for his United States Championship, mainly because, I mean, even though Bobby Lashley did brutalize Apollo Crews in the 3-on-3 tag team elimination match they had on Raw before SummerSlam, if y'all seen that, y'all remember that. That's what I think is going to happen. Apollo Crews is going to get revenge on Bobby Lashley. But who knows? Bobby Lashley might get on top and beat Apollo Crews to get the United States Championship. And then he's going to turn it over to MVP and make MVP the United States Champion once again. But yeah, that's just why I think it really could go either way, but I'm going to say Apollo Crews on this one. Now, the next match is the final match on the match card as of right now, which is Randy Orton versus Keith Lee. This is going to be a normal match, and the reason, see, this is what I thought was going to happen after SummerSlam. Randy Orton is going to challenge Drew McIntyre, which that was originally the plan for this Sunday, but as y'all seen on Raw last Monday, Randy Orton viciously delivered not one, not two, but he delivered 3 head kicks to Drew McIntyre, and it ended with Drew McIntyre getting gurneyed out and sent out on an ambulance, and rumors has it that it might be a career-ending injury for Drew McIntyre, which causes him to be put out of the match card this Sunday at Payback. So therefore, since last Monday on Raw, Drew McIntyre interfered with Randy Orton and Keith Lee's match on Keith Lee's debut on Raw. They're automatically going to put Keith Lee and Randy Orton against each other at Payback because of that right there, that little rivalry that they got started with Drew McIntyre. They honestly did not have they didn't have a long period of time to build this match card because obviously SummerSlam was last Sunday and they got a week to preparate this Sunday's Payback match card. Which anyways, I personally think Keith Lee is going to pull out a victory because I think Drew McIntyre is going to come out of nowhere and attack Randy Orton or distract him, and that's what's going to cause Keith Lee to beat Randy Orton, and then Drew McIntyre is going to be over Randy Orton gloating with the title, but I don't know how that's all going to work. Anyways, that is basically all the predictions for the official match card. Now, there could be more matches going on. This is actually another match that I want to touch up on. As you all know, 2 weeks ago, last Friday, Jeff Hardy against AJ Styles. Jeff Hardy beat AJ Styles and he's the new Intercontinental Champion. Now this also could be a match because SmackDown is tomorrow. It has not happened yet, but I think AJ Styles is going to challenge. He's going to revoke his rematch clause against Jeff Hardy, and they're going to face off each other for the Intercontinental Championship at Payback. Now, that's just a quick prediction. It's not official yet, but I think that possibly will happen because, as you all know, AJ Styles and the Jeff Hardy feud has been going on for about a little while now on SmackDown, and Jeff Hardy did beat him, so I think that's possibly the most reasonable case for a Payback for them. Now, who would win that match if it was to come? I think Jeff Hardy would retain the Intercontinental Championship just simply because Jeff Hardy has been out for constant injuries. He needs to finally be back on the show permanently, so that would be a good way to do it instead of him getting re-injured at Payback, which would be the worst case scenario for Jeff Hardy at the moment. Now, another possible match for Payback, which was actually supposed to happen at SummerSlam, but for some reason did not happen at SummerSlam. King Corbin versus Matt Riddle. As you all know, this little feud between the two has been going on for the past few weeks on Raw, and then was supposed to really have a match at Payback or at SummerSlam in the kickoff show, but I don't think it ended up happening because I didn't see it happen, so it didn't happen. So yeah, I think that would possibly be a match. If that was to happen, I'll say Matt Riddle would win because it's just Matt Riddle. I mean, come on. He's a GOAT. I mean, come on. That's basically it. No, really, it's Matt Riddle. Yeah, I'll have Matt Riddle beating King Corbin if that was come. Now, one of the final matches I want to touch up on that also could possibly happen. This is probably one of the last ones. Hold up, I have it written down in my notes. No, yes, the last one. The last match, in my opinion, that could possibly happen would be Big E versus Sheamus. Now, if you guys have been watching SmackDown for the past month, you all know these two have been going kind of back and forth on a big feud. It's kind of like a riot, like a building up rivalry. And I think it could possibly be it'd be on like the kickoff show for Payback. Possibly it could be one of those type of matches. But yeah, these two have had their little feud going on since the Big E's not in the tag team division as of right now because Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods ain't in the WWE right now. Like they haven't been showing up, so Big E's been trying to seek out on his singles career once again. But yeah, I think if that match was to come, I would say probably Big E Big E would probably find a way to beat Sheamus because he did beat him. But I don't know. I mean, he did beat Sheamus because Sheamus got distracted. He just rolled him up and got pinned 1, 2, 3. So I think that'd be another thing that possibly would happen. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to click that like button. Also subscribe for more WWE news and different types of videos like that. I'm going to start doing some of these, just discussing stuff about WWE because I've been trying to get back into it. So why not explain it on my second channel? But anyways, hope y'all did enjoy this video. If you found it informative, please consider clicking that subscribe button and also comment down below on some other stuff I should touch up on. I just figure I should probably do that because I'm trying to change up stuff. But anyways, hope y'all did enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the main channel. It'll be down in the description down below. And anyways, guys, hope y'all have an amazing day and peace out.